Okay, let's do this. Hello and welcome to Nathan's Garage. Big changes? Yes, there have been. What is that change, you may ask yourself? I got a job. So I am on a 90-day trial with a car restoration company. I'm not going to go into any more details until it's official. But it's full-time and there is a pretty decent commute as well. So obviously the changes for the channel, everything's good, but it will affect work volume and speed. I'm trying to get out here every night after work to do something, keep everything moving forward, but obviously it's going to affect volume. In one respect, I'm sad that I'm not here every day and my commute isn't 15 steps from the front door. But in another way, I'm very happy about the kind of security of being in a bigger organization and, being a spoke in the wheel, shall we say. When I last did YouTube, it was in COVID times and they were so wildly different. The volume of views was so wildly different than it is now. And also there weren't shorts either. So the layout that you get on your phone and the computer was all long form videos, which I do. Now, especially on the phone, it's pretty much all shorts. So just not getting the volume and there's just no real growth. There was no subscriber growth and no real viewer growth. So there's just no future in it really. I may start doing more TikTok and Instagram possibly. But I just want to build the car and, YouTube was always an add-on to that. It was never really the driving force, if you will. It may have been in COVID because numbers were way higher. It was just a different time, really. I had great support from manufacturers, range industries, especially on the truck. I still have their big brake kit to put on the truck. So please do support those guys because they've been absolutely amazing. They really have. And companies... nobody's helped me out on the bug, so I'm not going to mention any names for that one. Been getting parts pretty quick, but nobody's helped me out at all, so it is what it is. I'm not kind of big in the bug world, so I get from a business standpoint why they wouldn't really want to get involved. But yes, everything's good. Very, very happy. Wife-tastic's good, and busy as ever. So let's have just a quick wander around and I will show you where we're at. Yep, so Flora's moving forward. Please don't judge the wiring. Once I've confirmed that everything's working and I've wired everything up right, I'm going to start routing it, probably extend some stuff, get some sleeving and make all this look nice. But the priority first is make everything work. Put the, I welded that all back up because obviously there's no radiator going to go there now. What else? I think it's all on the inside. Well, a lot of the stuff's been the engine build, and that's been great. That really has been great. Yes, the standard 1600. I got it with 87mm barrels, which would be a 1641, and I took it back to 85.5 because I wanted a thicker wall. It's my first engine build, so it was all kept mild. It's got an Engel 100 type grind from the machinist in it, so a little bit more spicy on the cam, but not a lot at all. Been converted from single port to dual port heads, as you can see there, 2 ports, and also what is called a doghouse oil cooler, which is offset. So this engine originally came with that oil cooler sat there, so the fan would blow the engine through the oil cooler and then come onto this side of the engine, and then cylinder 3, which is this one, historically the hottest, would get even hotter. So we've converted it to a doghouse. So this now has a doghouse on the back, I guess you would say, to make the engine run cooler. And we've got full flow oiling. You're going to have an inlet back there. So that's going to be coming down here to an oil filter. Got vacuum advanced distributor. Got an alternator kit down there. Oh, you will notice that my toolkit has gone. That is now at work, so I'm just kind of like scratching around really, and the real reason that is not on is because I didn't have a 36mm socket because that's at work. So yeah, so that's that. It's probably going to get a deep sump, I would think. We've got some lots and lots and lots of MP parts, so new intake manifolds. There's so much new. See, glove box getting painted, waiting for the 2-pack clear to come, and then that'll sit for a while before it goes on. Got all new bulbs, all new relays, oil filter, air filter. We're running Patronics coil back there. New plug wires. What else? Anything else interesting down here? The remainder of the wiring, which the wiring is about 80% in the car. Just got those relays to go in, and then the wiring will be complete. So this is the doghouse oil cooler. So I modified the front so it doesn't have any outlets, and I also modified the airway inside so it doesn't get trapped. I don't know if I can show you that, guy. Nah. Basically, what a lot of people do is they'll block this outlet here, and then there's a piece of metal that comes here and joins there. So it kind of creates a stall situation. So I cut that out, and that is hopefully going to run more efficiently. There was loads of leaks. Like I put light and I could see light everywhere. Light on the outside, I could see light on the inside. So this has got basically a lot of JB Weld on all things like seams and stuff like that. So this is the doghouse part. So the old oil cooler used to sit in this flow. Now it sits there. So this side of the cooling can go straight to 3 and 4, keep them cooler. So that's that. So that's on its first coat of paint. And then we've got the wiper linkage, which is all being painted right now. We've got dash parts, which are, again, in colour, but waiting for the 2-pack clear to come. Then I've got the hard brake lines, using Osfo on the inside of those because they're rusty on the inside. Some tinware, still got to clean all this up because it's dirty. And then I think the rest of it's just junk, really. I've kept everything. I'm not throwing anything because I've needed to pick through all this and use bits and bolts and all sorts of stuff. Yeah. And there's the truck's carpet. And then in the back over there in that pile is the original bench seat, which I'm going to see if I can repair and make work. One thing I forgot to mention was, I can't remember how built the dash was last time you guys saw it, but it's at that point now. Wiring's in. Flora officially has a headliner. So it's fully tucked. There's a bit of gunk in that back corner that I've got to just be really careful with some acetone and get that off. But yeah, no, she's fully tucked. And this is I think it was suede. That is cool. That is very cool. You don't get it all. Very happy with that. Very, very, very happy. So yeah, that's it. Everything's good. I've lost a ton of weight, which is good as well. Gone from 230 pounds down to like 192 right now. So that's definitely on the healthier side of life. That's about it. Hopefully this will give me a little more free time to learn to TIG and to learn a bit more fusion work as well. Because I really do want to get into that side of things. Because I'm getting older and my fingers ain't going to work forever. And that's not a big like Super Bowl ring. It's a health thing to, I don't know. There's an app. Wife-tastic got it for me. Yeah, so everything's good. Hope you guys are all good. And thank you for watching. See you next time.